Hello my peculiars and welcome back or welcome to my peculiar corner if you're new here. My name is Andy and here we are at yet another magical encounter and a magical year. Happy New Year to all of you, wishing you all the best, a lot of health, happiness and love, and I really hope you're gonna stick around my peculiar corner for another year full of adventures and many surprises I am preparing currently for you. But this week we are going to close another era of the ology series with the last handbook. So this is Captain William Lubber's Pirateology Handbook, a cabin boy's course in pirate hunting. Now this is Templar Publishing and you can see already the gems there, as we have been accustomed with the Templar Publishing editions. And this book, this handbook is full of homeworks and interactive stuff, and obviously we will have even a letter as we are accustomed, and stickers. But without further ado, let's dive into the world of pirateology and crack on with the show. Here I am back from the Peculiar Library with the beautiful copy of the Pirateology Handbook. Now, as I already mentioned in the intro, we have the beautiful gemstones here as we are accustomed from the Templars Publishing editions. Now, this book again is filled with a lot of information. As you can see here, I even wrote my name. This book belongs to, and you can see my name. Now, if you ask yourself what's happened here, well, this is what happens when you forget your gloves and you work with dragon eggs. So just for you to know, never forget your gloves when you are working with dragons. Now, anyway, diving into the pirateology world, here we have a beautiful map, and then of course we know it's edited by Dougald Astier and Clint Twist. And then here we also have like a letter. We have a lot of secret language, not secret languages, more like coded messages throughout the book. And here it even says, could this curious map and coded message reveal the location of Captain Kidd's missing treasure? And here we have a letter, and I'm going to just bring the book closer to the camera for you. I hope you're gonna see it. Now, as you know, in my room I do not have electricity yet, so we will have to do with the sunlight. So if you want to pause, just pause, and hopefully you will be able to read the letter. Here we have a beautiful illustration, and it says, there is no sight to excite the soul so much as that of your piratical prey at anchor beneath a hunter's moon. And then here we have the contents, and we start with an invitation to brave souls and who would hunt down pirates and other seafaring rogues. Very nicely done. Here we have cabin boys required for a pirate hunting vessel. Here we have roster of cabin boys duties, ship's bells, and here we have the different type of pirate clans, I will call them. Here we have the rank of cabin boy. Then we have the first lesson, the local menace, Caribbean pirates. Beautiful illustrations throughout the book, and we also have a beautiful map. And here, for example, copy the map above and learn the names of the main islands. You are no use as a pirate hunter if you cannot tell the difference between Cuba, Hispaniola and Jamaica. So again, interactive, and it teaches you a lot. Here we have a pirate crew. We have a beautiful illustration of a pirate crew, and here we have clockwise from bottom left. Unlucky surgeon, able seaman, gunner, serving maid, captain and bosun. Here we have the parts of a ship. Again, very beautifully done, and it really teaches you a lot about the ship. Here we have handy knots and hitches. It even teaches you how to make a knot. We have different types of knots, so here you have obviously as an off-watch activity to practice tying these knots until you can make them with your eyes closed. the Holy Boat and Sloop. Then we have Food and Drink on Board, Fine Dining, The Smokehouse, A Pirate. I guess that's Jig or Fig. Then The Cautionary Tale of Edward England. We are going to definitely read this tale in my future tales episodes, where I'm gonna read the tales for you from the handbooks and other tales from other books. As I already promised you, in 2025 I will have definitely new episodes and new not editions but new interactive shows prepared for you and videos. Then we have the Rank of Able Seaman. Then Privateers and Buccaneers. Then we have here a pirate, buccaneer and a privateer. Here we have Captain William Kidd and an illustration of Captain William Kidd. Letters of Mark and the Pirate's Code. Misdemeanors to avoid. Here we have a pirate's possessions, and we have beautiful illustrations of pirates' clothes. And then seizing ships, and we have a beautiful illustration of dastardly pirates board a law-abiding ship. Then the Merchant and Brigantine, Queen Anne's Revenge, beautiful ship illustration. Here we have the Brigantine. Here we have identifying ships at sea. Here we even have other countries and their naval ships, naval flags. I think they are called naval flags. These are the flags you are likely to see in this year of our Lord 1724, flying from the mastheads of merchant or naval ships or fluttering above official buildings. Every able seaman should note that flags are always changing, so you must be alert to developments. Yeah, so these are, you know, the old maps from 1724 as mentioned. Here we have pirates' flags and we need to identify them. Then we have the Cautionary Tale of Major Stede Bonnet. As I said before, we are going to go and read this story in the future. Then we have the Rank of Boatswain. And here it says that the boatswain is entitled to hang his hammock in the officer's cabin, which is quieter than the crew's quarters, although the sergeant who shares the cabin has a reputation for loud snoring. Here we have Barbary Corsairs, the Barbarossa brothers. We are going to read about this again in the future. Then we have navigational equipment and sea charts. I love maps, honestly, like I love any kind of maps, and I'm creating actually maps for the book I'm writing. Here we have pirate ports, and I really have to thank the writer Douglas Steer for the ology, the beautiful ology world, because it really inspires me a lot while I'm writing my books. Here we have the galley, we have Bold Adventure, Barbary Galley, Warship, then Pirate Weapons. Here we have a maze, beautifully done. Then we have the Cautionary Tale of Jack Rackham. So definitely, again, we are going to read this story in the future. And obviously we have the Rank of Captain, Chinese pirates, Oriental weapons, Chinese junks. Then Grace O'Malley, pirate treasure. Here we have beautiful Aztec, I would say. This is an Inca people treasure. Then here we have treasure maps and secret codes. Here we have a secret code. I'm going to bring the book closer to the camera so you are able to make up the code, and then, you know, find out the secret messages. Here is the message, so you can translate it yourself at home. I really hope the light is okay now, the way it falls on the book, so you are able to do it. And here it's a beautiful map. Then we have pirate punishments, the carrack and galleon, which are the ships. Here we have an illustration of the carrack and here the galleon. Then we have the cautionary tale of Henry Morgan, which we are going to read in the future. Then here we have a history of piracy, beautifully done. As you remember from my last video in Egyptology, we also had the same with Egypt, like a history of Egypt. Very nicely done, structured by years in chronological order, so you can easily learn. And here we have a glossary of nautical terms, which is definitely very, very helpful and is teaching you a lot. Now here we have an envelope, and here we have, by the command of His Majesty George, King of England and Scotland too, and then you can put your name. Sir, it is my agreeable duty to confirm the decision of Captain Lubber to promote you to the rank of captain in command of the newly captured vessel, the Swiftbuck. As captain, you shall have absolute authority over your crew up to and including license to impose capital punishment for treason, treachery, or desertion during battle. Furthermore, by the authority of this letter, you are hereby empowered to hunt down, capture, and bring to justice all and any pirates that you encounter during your captaincy, vessels of the Royal Navy and any other vessels flying under the protection of the Union flag are hereby required to render you any assistance that is within their power. Good luck to you and Godspeed. Given under signature and seal, Samuel Shute, Governor-in-Chief over His Majesty's territories in Massachusetts. Here's your confirmation, lad. Now go forth and hunt pirates. Very nicely written letter that makes it all more authentic and makes you feel that you are about to embark on an adventure to capture pirates. Just make sure you're not becoming one while you're hunting them. And here we have the beautiful stickers. We even have some stamps, I would say. They look like stamps, beautifully done. As you can see, I did not use any of the stickers yet, but I'm planning to do so when I'm gonna start my bullet journaling and scrapbooking. Here we have all the answers to the games we had throughout the handbook. And then we have a publisher's note here. It is interesting to note that the original volume of Captain William Lubber's Pirateology Handbook contained a number of small images at the back of the book. These were likely created by Captain Lubber as reminders for his cabin boys to help them in their pirate hunting lessons. The images have been faithfully reproduced here in the form of stickers in the hope that they might amuse readers as they embark on a course of pirateological study. Very nice. And then we have the back of the book, Captain William Lubber's Pirateology Handbook, a cabin boy's course in pirate hunting. Take heed, cabin boys, for you are the pirate hunters of tomorrow. Disclosed inside is my complete course in pirateology for all cabin boys who are eager to track down villainous pirates on the high seas. It will take you through a series of seafaring lessons, allowing you to progress through the ranks until you are qualified to become the captain of your own pirate hunting vessel. Mark well my words, and together we will destroy the scourge of piracy once and for all. Captain William Lubber. Now, it was £9.99, but again, I think I got it from Book Depository when it was still alive and functioning. Now, obviously, as you already know, I'm going to put in the description the links I will be able to find for this book. If you want to get it, you can easily access the links and get the books for yourself. It's very beautiful, so definitely I recommend you getting it. Like I recommend it for you to get every ology book. The ology world, it's really nice. Now, as I said already, this was the last handbook from the ology series, And next week we are going to start with the writing kits, which are also part of the ology books and ology world. And there we have codes, and we have a lot of, runes and alphabets and very nice postcards and stickers, but more about that soon. And I know that someone in my past video, when I did the Pirateology encyclopedia, the big book, asked me about something regarding the codes from the Pirateology series. So I'm going to go more in depth with that when we are going to do the Pirateology writing kit, because it seems only natural, since we are going to discuss some codes there in the writing kit. But until next week, don't forget two very important things. Stay magical, stay peculiar, always. Bye for now.